The Sentinel, as many of our viewers know, was a print newspaper, the Evening Sentinel. Is there any tie-in from this to that? And if so, what are the differences, similarities, things like that?
I think we're named in honor of the Sentinel.
Okay.
There were definitely people within the Valley Community Foundation who remember the paper and knew what the name value is.
Right.
So they sort of bestowed us with sort of the street cred. We can call ourselves the Sentinel. So we had that blessing.
So you actually had to ask permission to use that name?
No. What happened was, it was a name that was conceived by the VCF. And
they already had that name.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
What I meant to say was that the VCF sort of said, name it this, and call it the Sentinel.
Okay.
It's sort of our link back to
it'll
what
give
it
you
was.
some
Because if we came on the scene and we were like the Driscoll Gazette, people would, well, what's that? The Sentinel gave us name recognition.
That's a good point. You don't have name recognition?
Well, I'm trying on Facebook every day. But it's sort of what we do. I think what we do well, and it's important in this sort of the media economy of modern day journalism.
Right.
Breaking news.
Right.
And we're watchdog for the people on their local government. I think those are probably the two things that we do best. We're not necessarily looking to do a ton of feature stories, sort of those slice of life stories. We don't do as much, but we take the information in, and we'll link you directly to a source of information.
And if you're in like legacy, like a print media, like Eugene said, you deal with a lot of like the gatekeeper function of like, is this good enough to make it in tomorrow,
Oh, yeah.
And I remember like the newspapers I worked at, where there would be press releases about an event.
Right.
That the event's going on August 25th or whatever.
Right.
And then it would be on the budget, the story budget, starting August 14th, doesn't have to run until August 24th, and then you'd see it on the next day's budget, and the next day's budget, and the next day, and then, it must run August 23rd or whatever. Here, we're not constricted by like a print product. So,
that's right.
Yeah, put it online right now.
Yeah, I mean, so the turnaround time is
day before the event, we'll refresh it to the top of the page so people are reminded of it.
That's true.
And it's, it's so much easier.
And we'll put that product, I mean, if you send it a press release, like your show, you can go to our homepage at times, and when we posted it, it's right next to whatever the news of the day is.
Yes.
We don't kind of relegate you to a. You don't have to go searching for your press release.
And you also have
that equal weight.
And you have that extra, which I think is a really nice, just a layout position, because you've got sort of your big lead stories, but then in a way those things it's like, oh by the way, oh by the way, oh by the way. So you're constantly getting lead and oh by the way is right next to each other, which is really nice. If people haven't read or want to continue to read The Sentinel, where can they find?
Yeah, www.valleyindy.org, valleyindy.org. And then if you have news tips or recipes to share, any reason you want to call us.
Oh, wow.
Never thought of that, but let's go.
That's a great idea.
203-446-2335. And on Twitter, @ValleyIndy, VALLEYINDY.
Okay, and Facebook, as we mentioned.
Facebook.com, Valley Independent Sentinel.
Does the Valley Indy have its own YouTube channel? Do you guys have
Yes,
we
do. And the name of it escapes me.
It's youtube.com/ValleyIndySentinel.
Have any comments on the show? Feel free to provide feedback, questions, or suggestions to lookingupvalley@gmail.com or check out our Facebook page and dedicated website. Thank you very much.